Good morning, good morning. The weather is dark and a little chilly, but I'd like to give you a big hello live from the Alaska Sea Life Center. My name is Capitan, and the Sea Life Center is actually Alaska's only marine wildlife research, rehabilitation, and public education center. So we're a pretty unique place up here in Alaska, but weather's not so bad. It's kind of chilly, but we like it chilly. We're chilling up here in Alaska. But we're going to be doing some pretty crazy things this morning. We're going to be learning some stuff if we're lucky. So great. And we're coming to you live from actually a research vessel that we use in the field. And we'll be talking about the orange suit and whatnot. Because why am I wearing this? I don't know. No, we'll talk about that later. Back to you, Texas. All right, welcome back. Yeah, keep those questions coming. Come on, stump us, stump us. I don't know if you can see behind me here my friend Woody, the Steller sea lion. If you don't see him, he'll be cruising around in the background. He's a camera hog. So anyway, well, great. As most of you know, Alaska shares a border with Canada. We're up next to British Columbia and the Yukon, of course. We're way up there. The Alaska Sea Life Center is located on the Kenai Peninsula, which is in south-central Alaska. And you can see the maps here rolling. And Seward is a seaside city. Say that 3 times. On the western side of the Kenai Peninsula. Now, we're one of Alaska's ice-free ports, so Seward's a really important place. Of course, we're coming to you live from the 49th state. Woo! We've got 33,000 miles of coastline. 33,000 miles of coastline. That's more than the United States and Hawaii included. So we're also, we're so far up there, we're actually 55 miles away from Russia. We're next door neighbors with Russia. During the winter, when the Bering Sea freezes over, people have actually tried to walk across the sea ice and to try to get to Russia. So we're that close. Now people, I'm coming to you live from Alaska. People think of Alaska as it's cold, it's dark, it's snowy. That's only half the year. The other half of the year, no, it's great though, because we can ski, we can dog sled. You know, I can ski to work in the morning. It's great. We love it. Now, the other half of the year, 20 hours of daylight. I can go fishing at 4 a.m. I can read a book while I'm camping at 2 a.m. I can stay up all night, which I often do. It's an awesome place, but it's a land of extremes. It's a very dynamic place up here. We are located on the Pacific Ring of Fire, and it burns, burns, burns for those Johnny Cash fans out there. Never mind. If you don't know who Johnny Cash is, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we've got lots of volcanoes up here. This is a shot of me having beans for the morning. No! This is the 91 Mount Redoubt volcano eruption. Look at that shot! I almost sound like the crocodile hunter there for a minute. Check it out. Look at that. That's a volcano erupting. It's so close to Anchorage, it literally rained ash all over Anchorage, Alaska. Our airports closed down. People got freaked out. It was pretty freaky, pretty scary stuff. Now, again, it's a dynamic place, very dynamic place. We've got earthquakes. I'm actually coming to you right now, right here, from where the 9.2 earthquake came from. And it was so big, the earth shook for 5 minutes. Imagine that, an earthquake shaking for 5 minutes. And that happened right here in Seward, Alaska. 1964, literally, it washed, well, actually, it demolished the city of Seward, and a tsunami was created. You probably don't know what a tsunami is. Maybe it's a Japanese monster like Godzilla. I don't know. No, it's a Japanese word that means giant tidal wave. It literally washed Seward away. We had to completely rebuild. And check out that footage. I mean, it's nothing but cracks and a messed up city. So, again, 9.2, that's a big earthquake. But now we've also got glaciers up here. And there's a glacier literally right outside of Seward. Maybe you don't know what a glacier is. That's all right, because I'll tell you. Check out this shot here, this video footage from my friends in a research helicopter. A glacier is literally a river of ice. Nothing but ice. These things literally move forward and backward, sometimes several feet a day. And what they do is literally will carve out valleys and mountains, and they are radically changing the face of Alaska as we speak. And again, we've got one right outside the city's limits of Seward. So pretty crazy place up here. It's a pretty dynamic place. But now, with all that stuff happening, we've got amazing environments up here, diverse environments. We've got tundra. Tundra is basically nothing but just rolling and sometimes flat grass and swamp and tons of mosquitoes, no trees. It just goes on and on and on. We've got forests. Deep forest, thick forest. Seward is surrounded by a forest, next to the glacier, of course. We've got mountains, Mount McKinley, 20,000 feet tall, highest mountain in North America. We've got islands. We've got the largest rainforest in North America, the temperate rainforest. It rains all the time there. It's a rainforest. Come on, duh. Now, in all of these environments, we've got a lot of creatures. I'm sure you've heard of Alaska's amazing, cool, awesome creatures. We've got stuff like brown bears, largest land carnivore in the world. Let's see if you can catch this salmon here on the video. I don't know, maybe sushi's on? Right on, he caught it. Excellent. Good, I'm glad. Caribou, nomads in the north. These things are built for walking. It's awesome. They actually click when they walk. They've got funny little joints. Of course, the predator of the caribou, we've got the wolf, who's a wild canid. One of a couple of them up here in Alaska. The walrus, check this out. These guys actually make this sound. And I'm not making this up. I'm not kidding. That's how they sound. And of course, the majestic bald eagle. Wow, what a contrast that is. Now, here in Seward, we actually have a lot more marine animals. Seward, as you saw on the map, we're right on the water. So we're lucky enough to have, like I've got behind me, Steller sea lions, of course, named after an explorer named George Steller. And they've got huge, huge front flippers. Check it out. They literally fly underwater. They're pinnipeds. That means wing-footed. We'll talk a lot more about these creatures later. Now, they're cute little cousins, the harbor seal. These guys spend a lot of time on the ice, having pups on the ice. And, of course, the whales. Sometimes we see seals literally right off the deck of the Sea Life Center here. Pretty amazing stuff. Cool animal. We've got a lot of birds up here, like the puffin. Very cute bird, very neat-looking bird, pretty funky. And, of course, the sea otter. This actually has the thickest hair of any known mammal. So it's a thick head of hair. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm wearing this ridiculous orange suit. And you know what? I'm kind of wondering that myself. No, seriously. This is actually called a survival suit. And what this is it's protection. It's just like a life jacket, but obviously for my whole body. It keeps me warm. Now, if I'm sitting here in my little research vessel and I'm doing research and I go overboard in the water, I'm toast. I've only got like 10 minutes of survival time. The water's that cold. It's that cold. So if I'm overboard, I'm going to be wearing my life suit here, my Mustang suit. Check it out. I've got all kinds of stuff on the suit. First of all, I've got reflective tape. That's going to help me be easily seen by researchers. I've got all kinds of stuff in my pockets, probably more than I know what to do with. I've got an emergency locator beacon here. This is going to basically be activated by salt water if I go in the drink, as it were. And this will be picked up by Coast Guard, other satellite systems, and they can hopefully easily find me, I hope. Now, I've also got some other signaling devices. I've got a... Ooh, what if that was loaded? No, bad idea. Remember, safety first. This is a flare gun. I'm going to pop this off into the air there and hopefully be seen again by researchers. Now, I've also got two-way radio. I got to keep in touch with my peeps, as it were. Chicky, chicky. Don't know why I did that. That's okay. It's live. I've got a radio. Talk to my researching folks. And now I've also got a whistle. You got to be safe out there. Again, if I'm doing research in the evening, it's getting dark. Nice. I can also inflate my suit. Helps me actually keep afloat and stay warm. So again, safety is the key up here. You saw the video. There's a lot of cold water, a lot of ice, and can be a pretty dangerous place, but it's a cool place. We've got lots of stuff going on today, and hopefully we're going to learn some stuff, like I said, at the top of the show. Now, again, we've got Woody behind me. We'll talk more. I think he's on camera. Say hello, Woody. Hello, children. I don't know. He doesn't really talk like that. He's underwater. It's okay. All right. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to my friend Amy Haddow.